I'm Gemma, one of the teachers here at Intrepid English. Your or your? Proceed or precede? Stationery or stationery? In today's podcast, we'll be looking at some more commonly confused English words. The English language contains many words which can confuse learners and native speakers alike. It's common for a word to have several meanings or to be pronounced and spelled the same as others. That's why it's easy to make mistakes. This is the second instalment of the Commonly Confused English Words series, which explains the difference between pairs of often confused words in English. 1. Farther and further. The word farther relates to physical distance, which is why it contains the word far. We use the word further when talking about anything other than physical distance. For example, this electric car can travel farther than any other before the battery needs to be recharged. Donations allowed the research to go further than ever before. 2. Precede and proceed. Not only do we spell these words in a similar way, they can sound identical in conversation due to the speed that many people speak. Both verbs relate to the order in which events occur. When an event comes before another, the first event precedes the second. We use the word proceed to describe the process of moving forward. For example, his Oscar win was preceded by several unsuccessful nominations. Let's proceed with the original plan to avoid any surprises. 3. Stationery and stationery. With only one letter to differentiate these two words, it's easy to forget which is which. Stationery, spelled S-T-A-T-I-O-N-E-R-Y, is a noun relating to supplies you might find in an office. Stationery, spelled S-T-A-T-I-O-N-A-R-Y, is an adjective to describe something which is still or motionless. Here's a handy mnemonic for you. Stationery contains an E, as does envelope. Stationery contains an A, as does statue. For example, the accident happened when a car crashed into a stationary truck. We're out of staples. It's time I went shopping for stationery. 4. Formally and formerly. While these two adverbs are identical in pronunciation, that's where the similarity ends. Formally is used to describe official or professional etiquette. On the other hand, formerly modifies a past action. For example, the Chancellor was formally invited to the gala. Myanmar, formerly Burma, was renamed in 1989. 5. Your, Y-O-U-R, and your, Y-O-U''re. This is one of the most common mistakes made by native English speakers. Your, Y-O-U-R, is used to show ownership or possession. Your, Y-O-U''re, is a contraction of the words you and are. For example, Mick Jagger sang backing vocals on Carly Simon's hit song, You're So Vain. Take care of all your memories, for you cannot relive them. Bob Dylan. Now it's your turn. Fill in the gaps in the following sentences with words from this podcast. 1. Always dress for job interviews. 2. Please ask Father to come in when ready. 3. Adjectives often, the nouns they modify. 4. The car was at a red light when the cyclist collided with it. This podcast was written by Intrepid English teacher and founder Lorraine and recorded by Gemma. We love to hear from you, so if you have any questions or would like to request a topic for a future blog or podcast, you can contact us at intrepidenglish.co.uk, or you can send us a message through Facebook, Instagram or Twitter. Thanks for listening.